When you're me and you're passionate about birds, then one of your favorite things is when people talk about birds, or when I am. And one of the things that one of my friends talked to me about, sprouting pigeon seeds. What? Pigeon seeds aren't for parrots. Parrots aren't pigeons, and they aren't even related, right? I don't know. One of the things is I love always improving things for my parrots, trying to do a better job for them. Hello, come here, Magnolia. Let's see if she'll stay. Magnolia came to hang out. And so, this is my latest thing. I am taking care of my green-cheeked conure babies. They're turquoise and cinnamon turquoise, and half of them have found homes. And I went to get some food today, pellets for my parrots. So I was like, oh, my daughter reminded me, I wanted to try to sprout pigeon seeds. So I go, and the pigeon seeds were like legumes in a mix, and there were 4 or 5 different kinds. And I'm kind of looking going, I don't know what I'm doing. But fortunately, my friends at the parrot store, they're like, look, why don't you just get a pound? You can buy it by the pound. And then she shows me the bins, and there's like all these different kinds, and I'm still like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one's gonna sprout the best? So I got a pound. I'm really excited. I wanna see how they do. I wanna see if they sprout, because one of the best things that you can feed your parrots is sprouts. You don't wait for it to start really sprouting. You want it to have the potential. That's when the seed, which has the potential to turn into a plant, a tree, whatever it is, that's when it has its most value. And so once you've let it sit in water for a little while and it's just starting to crack and stuff like that, that's a really good time. Or when it's just starting to get a little leaf coming through, that's the best time to give it to a parrot. So I'm gonna try. Now I'm gonna tell you that once upon a time, I actually got one of my kikes from a breeder down in Miami. And the breeder was kind of cool because she was like, I can't remember, in her 80s or upper 80s, or maybe it was 80s. And her son said that she had lost her husband, but she just lived for her birds. Like, this was her passion, right? She'd go and, change the water for her birds, because her birds were outdoors, change their food, that kind of thing. And she told me that I think she said she fed her parrots 100% sprouts. So she would take seeds and let them soak in water long enough to start to sprout. My mentor told me that they can just soak overnight, like sunflower seeds, and that's a good time then you can give them to your parrots. But she would soak them, she let them sprout a little bit more than just overnight, and then she would hand them out to her birds. And she said it was so good for them, it's so nutritious, and I have heard that many times. She had like Amazons and cockatoos, kikes, I don't even remember what other birds on her farm, and they seemed to be doing great. She had been doing it for a long time. So I'm kind of excited. It's kind of funny. So I'm going to be going and buying pellets, and then I buy parakeet seeds for my little guys, like my linnies, who Magnolia was just here. I can also see lemongrass, and I can see Prussia, and I don't know where larkspur went. My 4 linnies are all out. And of course, I'm hanging out with River. Hi, baby. My green-cheeked conure. Oh, there's larkspur. She's hanging upside down on the perch. I'm Kaylin, by the way, the author of The Parrot Bliss Bond. I love writing books about parrots. I'm working on my 4th book, The Perfect Apartment Parrot, so that if you want to have a parrot in an apartment, I'm trying to do all the research for you, find you a list of species with different birds so that you can find the right kind of bird for you in your apartment. I'm very excited about that. Keep watching and we'll see how my sprouting goes. I put my first set of pigeon seeds, I don't know if they're really seeds, but anyway, we'll see, in water. I'm gonna go rinse them because I like to rinse them, make sure that nothing's getting moldy, gross, growing, that kind of thing. And I will probably serve them for birdie breakfast tomorrow morning. So I'm kind of excited. Maybe tomorrow I'll make either a video or a short to follow up and let you know how that went. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Now, I'm so thrilled that my Linnies and Green Cheek are getting along. Sometimes I open the door for Frenchie, my parrotlet. I like to do that often. And she comes out and gets along with the Linnies, sort of. And they all kind of just hang out, which I think is so awesome. Join me in the next video. In the meantime, please give me one of these. Comment or post below. It helps my juice. And I will catch you next time.